What's up, guys? This is Bolt Struck with Duck, and I think Quinn and Johnston should get a punch every Charger fan in the face for all the offseason comments. I'll volunteer to go first. So, big week for Charger fans, bigger week for Justin Herbert fans. So, not only do we clinch the clinch the 5 seed, get to play the slightly depleted Houston Texans instead of the Ravens, we crush the Raiders, making them go 0-6 in the division, probably firing their head coach. Quinton Johnston has the game of his life. Justin Herbert, masterclass, of course. And the downfall of the Justin Herbert haters, Acho and friends. So lot to talk about. So we'll kind of skim through everything and then go into a little bit more details. So we'll start with the Chargers first and then get into the drama. But yeah, huge game for Quinton Johnston. I believe Lad McConkey had 95 yards, and I don't think anyone even paid attention to what he did. And I mean that in the best way possible. QJ 186 receiving yards, of course, a career high. I mean, just shout out to him, man, because it's no matter what people have said, or even what I may have said after last year or in the offseason, I don't think anyone doubted. Seems like a fantastic dude. So it's just so happy that his production, at least these last few weeks, has seemed to start catching up to the quality of guy he is, as well as the draft capital that was used on him, being a first round pick, obviously being taken over guys like Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison. So shout out Quinton Johnston. I mean, I was screaming, feed him like he's Mike Evans, to get him the 200 yards, but, it's all good. And then, of course, masterclass by Justin Herbert. I was getting a little nervous because that first half, it was like you're watching the game. Justin Herbert is on fire. The Chargers are controlling the game, and it's 6-10 Raiders. It's like, what is going on? Like, just few, bad breaks, not converting on third down, just some weird things. And then shout out Dayon Henley, the probably the hardest working guy on the team from what it seems like. That guy is just always going. Um, first career interception, huge momentum shift, and then it was just all Chargers. Also shout out Greg Roman. That's 3 weeks in a row scoring over 30 points. And I saw someone on Twitter saying this, but more credit has to be given for him being able to flip the switch on his offensive philosophy. He's been a run first guy for his entire career. And, something like losing J.K. Dobbins, as much as you hate to say this, may be a good thing for Greg Roman, because the Chargers and Justin Herbert have always been built to pass to set up the run, which is contrary to the norm. But that's just how talented Justin Herbert is. He can throw the ball 50 times a game if you ask him. He's comfortable trailing. He's comfortable with the lead. So you can pass to set up the run. He's also phenomenal off the play action and off a little bootleg rolling out in the pocket. So it's like that is perfect. Just the play actions on first down have gone through the roof and it's really shown. So shout out to Greg Roman for being adaptable. Yeah, so just really good on the offense side of the ball. Defense continues to be really, really good. And then the Chargers are on to the Houston Texans. So Texans, little banged up. Clearly still not an easy game, like a lot of people are kind of insinuating. Maybe easier than the Ravens, but you got to beat everybody if you want to win the Super Bowl. So the big question too is like, what is considered a successful season for Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers? Most people would say just having made the playoffs, over doubling their total wins from last year. Um, but for Justin Herbert, nothing shy of winning a playoff game will, you know, matter essentially. Just Justin Herbert unfairly critiqued, in my opinion. One of those biggest critiques is the fact that he has not won a playoff game yet. So if he were to go out and lose a playoff game, just of course, Charger fan, but as a Justin Herbert fan, I mean, that would just be, I couldn't watch sports talk for a month if the Chargers, lose in the first round, just for Justin Herbert's sake. That being said, if the Chargers win a playoff game, of course the goalpost will be pushed again for Justin Herbert, because then it'll be banged up Texans team. It'll just be like, he hasn't made it to the conference championship. And then when he does make it to the conference championship, he hasn't won a Super Bowl. And that the goalpost has just always moved for Justin Herbert like it is seemingly no one else, despite not having, guys around him. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, huge game, must win. They've done everything they could so far, so let's hope Greg Roman keeps cooking through Saturday. And then just real quick, I'll touch on that drama. I'll give you the really quick recap, but you can check everything on Twitter. It's going crazy for obvious reasons. And again, this is all alleged, so nobody sue me. But yeah, so the big three names in this are Emanuel Acho, Joy Taylor, Skip Bayless. So the crux of it is Skip Bayless, for sexual harassment, apparently offering $1.5 million to have a sexual encounter with this, I believe, hairdresser. I'm sorry for forgetting her exact title, but something along the lines of that, at FS1, as well as Joy Taylor having sexual relationships with a high up executive, and also then at overlapping times, apparently, with Emanuel Acho in hopes of boosting her career, which of course we all know she is now on the same show as Emanuel Acho on Speak. And allegedly, which is the worst part of the allegations, again, no idea if this is true, but the rumor would be then she would, to the original executive she was sleeping with, claim that it was non-consensual. So really crazy allegations. Um, Again, don't want to talk too much about it because it is allegations. You can find all the details on Twitter. I mean, just crazy. It's like, and I'm not trying to make a joke of this, but not surprising that it's all these Herbert haters that, outside of hating Herbert, just gut feeling seem like not good people. Um, and then Justin Herbert's number one defender, Colin Cowherd, squeaky clean. The lady that even accused Skip Bayless even went on to say that he was always professional, always a good person. Also, guys like the First Things First crew, not implicated. And again, it's not that gut feeling means everything. You don't know these people personally, but not shocking to hear those four: Colin Cowherd, Chris Broussard, Nick Wright, and Kevin Wild. Sorry, that's my guy, but forgot his name for a second. All, no allegations, at least as of now. So that's, yeah, again, that's about as much as I'll touch on from there, just for, obvious legal reasons. I'm sure we'll hear something soon. So far, everyone's been quiet. We'll see if anybody uploads anything today on FS1. But those are all my thoughts. So we went over a lot. Just Chargers, awesome game. Going into Houston to face CJ Stroud and the Texans, and all the drama. So let me know in the comments down below, what are your predictions for this Texans game? And, how do you feel about all this drama? Again, comment that in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for more Chargers content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.